Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found this electric bike to be a well-built machine, especially after purchasing it for their teenage daughter. Our client noted that it was packaged securely to prevent any damage during shipping and was straightforward to put together right out of the box. One of the first changes they made was a personal comfort upgrade, swapping the stock seat for a more comfortable one from an older bicycle. However, a more significant issue arose with the included fenders. While the front one seemed adequate, the rear fender's mounting bracket proved to be extremely fragile. It broke within an hour of the first ride, snapping easily in the cold weather. This client mentioned it was not an isolated incident, as the exact same thing had happened on a similar fat tire bike they owned. To solve the problem, they ended up having to create a custom metal mount to make the rear fender usable. Another area for improvement was the digital display on the handlebar. Owner's manual that came with this fat tire bike was reportedly of very little help, offering poor instructions on how to operate the computer. Basic adjustments such as changing the speed reading from kilometers to miles per hour were not explained at all. To figure out the various settings, this user had to search for third-party video tutorials online, which provided the walkthroughs the official manual was missing. Finally, our reviewer offered a word of caution about its winter performance. Despite what some might claim, this electric bike is not well suited for typical winter conditions like deep snow or icy roads. Based on first-hand family experience with a similar model, trying to navigate such terrain is likely to result in a fall. While it might handle packed, groomed snow trails, it should not be considered a reliable vehicle for winter commuting in snowy climates.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer explains that this was their very first electric bike, so they didn't have much to compare it to. Despite that, both our reviewer and their husband absolutely fell in love with it after just a few rides. The initial setup was handled by the client themselves and was described as manageable, though not without its frustrations. The included directions weren't very precise, and a provided assembly video featured a slightly different model, which made things a bit tricky. After getting it built, they added a few personal touches like a new seat, a rear rack, and a water bottle holder to make it their own. What truly surprised this user was the electric bike's impressive power and performance. They were pleasantly shocked to reach speeds of up to 30 mph, especially considering they were a little over the recommended weight limit. The bike's sturdiness was further tested by their husband, who is significantly taller and heavier, and it handled his weight without any issues. In a real testament to its capability, our reviewer even rode with their young daughter on the back, and the bike still performed beautifully, maintaining its high speed and solid feel. This fat tire bike has proven to be quite durable, handling rides through both mud and water with a sense of fun and adventure. The pedal assist feature was highlighted as a favorite for longer journeys, making hills and distances much more manageable while still providing enough of a workout to be beneficial. When it comes to power, a full recharge is relatively quick, typically taking just a few hours. The only real drawback our reviewer encountered was the inability to purchase a spare battery directly from the company. Ultimately, this client feels it's a fantastic bike for any first-time electric bike buyer, and the experience has been so positive that they are already planning to purchase a second one.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer, experienced with similar models, found assembling this electric bike quick and easy. However, initial excitement quickly dissolved when the unit was dead on arrival, with the control panel unresponsive. Our reviewer immediately sought a replacement, hoping for a swift resolution to this glaring defect. Unfortunately, the path to resolution proved challenging. This client reported sending numerous inquiries to customer support without receiving any meaningful help for an extended period. The problems with this particular electric bike only compounded from there. First, the rear tire went flat. Support's estimate for replacement, around $40, drastically underestimated the actual cost, which ballooned to nearly $130 for the tire and labor. Soon after, the front tire also went flat, incurring another substantial expense for a new tire and labor. The problems escalated beyond the wheels when the motor became faulty, possibly due to improper mounting during a prior tire service. Although customer support then offered a motor replacement, the cumulative frustration from multiple failures and unexpected costs pushed this client past their breaking point. They opted for a full return of this troublesome bike, deeply dissatisfied with both the product and the support experience. The return process was further complicated by the absence of the original packaging. Our reviewer expressed profound regret, feeling their hard-earned money had been wasted on a product that brought more headaches than enjoyment. In a subsequent update, customer support did eventually reach out and assisted this client in recovering some of the unexpected expenses incurred for the wheel replacements, offering a glimmer of partial relief after a deeply disappointing ordeal.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.